This is a story about a boy named Max who has a wild imagination. You can find it at your local library or bookstore, and it's called Where the Wild Things Are by Maurice Sendak. The night Max wore his wolf suit and made mischief of one kind and another, his mother called him Wild Thing, and Max said, "I'll eat you up," and he was sent to bed without eating anything. That very night, in Max's room, a forest grew, and grew, and grew until his ceiling hung with vines, and the walls became the world all around, and an ocean tumbled by with a private boat for Max, and he sailed through both night and day, and in and out of weeks, and almost over a year, to where the wild things are. And when he came to the place where the wild things are, they roared their terrible roars, and gnashed their terrible teeth, and rolled their terrible eyes, and showed their terrible claws. Till Max said, "Be still," and tamed them with a magic trick of staring into all of their yellow eyes without blinking once. And they were frightened and called him the most wild thing of all. And they made him king of the wild things. "And now," Max cried, "let the wild rumpus start." "Now stop," Max said, and sent the wild things off to bed without their supper. And Max, the king of the wild things, was lonely and wanted to be where someone loved him best of all. Then all around, from far away across the world, he smelled something good to eat. So he gave up being king of where the wild things are. But the wild things cried, "Oh, please don't go. We'll eat you up. We love you so." And Max said no. The wild things roared their terrible roars, and gnashed their terrible teeth, and rolled their terrible eyes, and showed their terrible claws. But Max stepped into his private boat and waved goodbye. And he sailed back over a year, and in and out of weeks, and through a day, and into the night of his very own room, where he found his supper waiting for him. And it was still hot.
Holy cow, kids! We had such a good time today that we're imagining that we're building a time machine so we can go back and do it all over again. Well, I guess Chester's right. When you use your imagination, there's nothing you can't do. Hey, Hyacinth! Guess what I'm imagining now?
What's that, Fergus?
I am imagining that you're going to go to the kitchen and make me a tasty red ant sandwich.
Silly Fergus, that's not imagining, that's dreaming.
Get off your bum, get on your feet, not going far, just down the street, to a waggy little place that can be beat. It's Fergus's fun house, it's Fergus's fun house. Well, let's learn something new and sing a song, make something cool.